Alright, welcome back to another Embrace Destiny video, everyone. Kaz PhD here, and today I'm going to show you the fastest way to farm for sleeper nodes. Now, I was going to make this video a while back, but I got busy and caught up with other things, and by the time I thought of making the video, I kind of presumed that everyone already had them. But I know there's a few of you out there who made it less of a priority, and now want to try and get it done before Forsaken. So this video is for you. I'm going to put notes down in the description below so that you can do this at your own pace. But yeah, let's get into it. All right. Fastest way to acquire sleeper nodes essentially is to go through kind of a go through a pattern of acquiring public events and patrols in a correct sequence. Now it's really up to you whether or not. Actually, where am I going? I'm not going to go in here. It's really up to you whether or not you do lost sectors. They give, I believe, 1 or 2 tokens for each lost sector. The other thing to consider, what I do is I start here. I start here in Glacial Drift. One important thing to point out is all of the patrols that are collections-based with this triangle here, they are all going to be Hive-based. Collect Hive tablets. All of them. I've never seen a Cabal one here. There's only like 3 or 4 Cabal who ever spawn here anyway. So, collect those tablets. Try and line it up if you're doing a public event, or maybe if that's and you'll be able to farm those tablets really quickly. Also, it should go without saying that if a public event is happening, good idea to jump in, as each public event will give you at least 1 or 2 Resonant Stems if you make it heroic. Now, for those of you who completely do not understand or haven't really been following how this whole process works, there are 40 sleeper nodes located around Mars. I'll show you what one of them looks like here in a second. You need to collect most of them, I believe, in order to get the Sparrow, or to get the sword, and you need to collect all of them in order to get the ship. Is that correct? Actually, I think those are the data fragments, but that's okay. Anyway, they look like this. In order to open this, you need to collect Resonant Stems. These are these yellow items here, and what you do is you combine 4 of them to create a frequency. The frequency, as you can see here, Descent Cave Ruins, gives you an indication as to where it is. You go to that area and you are able to use this frequency to open the appropriate node. Now, so the key is earning Resonant Stems. Fastest way are through patrols and public events. Let's just finish off this patrol here so I can give you... Oh, that doesn't work? Come on. Hold on. None of these guys are giving me what I need. Ah. Way over here. There we go.
We're good to go. He's sent back right away.
So, key strategy here is land in this area. Do the collections one first. You can do those with, like I said, public events, escalation protocol. Then come up here and do the assassination mission. It's the patrol, has the in the center like that. It's always going to be up in this area, and it's always going to want you to go and assassinate a Hive Knight down in the cave ruins over here. Now you want to get this done as fast as possible, so again, pull out your Sparrow to ride in there. And when you're dealing with the Knight, probably the best thing to do is either go Sunbreaker Titan with the Melting Point shoulder charge, or use the Tractor Cannon, Nova Bomb if you're a Warlock, or maybe the Celestial Nighthawk with the... where is he? The Celestial Nighthawk with the Hunter. Doesn't take long. It's a little faster if you're able to ride your Sparrow through here. And he's almost always in the exact same location, so it's a bit of a grind, but it's easy. And there he is. Okay. Resonant Stem complete. Wait for the mission to go away. You can run back out there if you want. I prefer to fast travel. Once you get in that area, there will be the survey type patrols. I would leave those till last because they almost always require you to go to another location to complete them. There it is. If you've got a patrol like that one up in that area over there, kind of the diamond within a few other diamonds, do it because it's a kill everything patrol, so it's pretty easy to get that one done. However, we're going to do this one, and it's going to take us up to Anna Bray. This patrol always appears down here, and it always takes you to the same spot up by Anna, so that's where we're going. And it's your choice whether or not you want to do lost sectors, as I said. I'm not doing them today, but if you have a really good run, if you can run through there really quickly and get them done, then they're worth it. But for me, I just found it was faster to just ignore them. Okay, come up here and wait. So this patrol's a little bit slower, but you have to come up to this area anyway to do the next set of patrols, so why not, you know, earn something while you're doing it. There we go, Resonant Stem. You'll notice there's a patrol... Hold on, wait for the text to go away. There's a patrol here. That's the last one that you do in this area. That will take you back down to the Glacial Drift. And I only have one other piece of advice while you're on the planet itself. There's sometimes a patrol that appears over in this corner, right over here somewhere. I would recommend not doing that patrol if there's a public event or escalation protocol going on. The reason being that that patrol is 90% of the time that patrol is killing scions. And while killing scions is fairly easy if there's no event going on, if there is an event going on, they practically disappear. They go off the map. If you need to kill scions, there's one or two that appear over here, and one or two that appear pretty consistently down there, and one or two that will appear down there, as you can see. However, I just picked up the last survey. I'll show you where it is. Takes you back, as I said, out of this area, back down to the Glacial Drift, and actually on top of the bridge, so we're going to do that. So basically you just repeat that run. You do all the patrols in one area, move to the next, all the patrols in the next, maybe mix in some public events, some lost sectors if you can, and you collect a sizable sum. You're going to want to collect a fair number because they do combine in 4s. So, you know, collect any combination, any factor, multitude of 4 that you prefer. Okay, we'll let this happen. We're apparently surveying the Hive, even though I can't see them. Oh, there's one. No, Cabal. Ah! Interesting.
Scanned, sealed, and delivered.
There we go. All right. Once you've got enough, I would actually recommend that you go to orbit. Now here's why. There's a post on Reddit a few months ago. It hasn't been entirely confirmed, but it hasn't been exactly denied either, that combining the resonant stems takes a factor based on where you are located. So if we are on Mars, if we open a stem in this area in the Glacial Drift, it is unlikely that the node, the harmonic frequency that will be created, will be for a node in this area. Now again, this Reddit user's sample size was only about 1,000, which is a lot, but not a lot statistically. Either way, I personally found it was easier to just go to orbit, go into my inventory, and combine them. Another thing you're going to want to use is some kind of website that helps you track which nodes you have and haven't opened. I would recommend d2checklists.com. You can log in with your account. You can filter by the nodes that you don't have. You just combine them. You're like, oh, I already have that one. Discard. Wait a few seconds. And continue until you have a frequency for a node you don't have. And again, just as a reminder, they show you where to go. See, descent, cave, ruins. So we'll look on our map, go to Mars. The areas will be broken between the descent is this area, Glacial Drift, Dynamo Approach, Futurescape, and Aurora, and I think Mine Lab up here. And that's pretty much it. That's my strategy for going through them. That route that I showed you will allow you to continuously be working to obtain stems, and will allow you to get them as fast as possible without wasting your time on patrols that don't really matter. And then use d2checklist.com to figure out which ones you have and go down and fill them out. I went from casually doing this, getting to about 20, to seriously trying to farm them. And I did the last 20 of them in 2 days. I played for a few hours, but mostly it was just the route that I had taken, and the coming to orbit really helped because I stopped opening so many duplicates. Anyway, I hope that video helped you. Hopefully you're finishing the farm for now. Don't worry, I'm going to go turn all of these in right now. And yeah, hopefully you're getting ready for Forsaken, and we'll see you out there. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye now.